Welcome to the Joe Show, wherever you may be streaming Radio GBX. My name is Joe, along with my co-host, alumni Grace, and joining us tonight, special artist Sawyer. How you doing, Sawyer?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good.
So Sawyer, tell me about where you're from.
So I'm from a place called Random Lake, Wisconsin, which is a weird name. It's like kind of between Milwaukee, Sheboygan area, somewhere around there.
It's cool. So what instruments do you play? You play a few different instruments.
Yeah, I play guitar, bass, piano, drums, harmonica, ukulele, banjo. I sing pretty much anything I can find. I'm going to learn how to play.
Do you have a favorite amongst all those?
Probably guitar. That's the one I've been playing the longest, but I've been having a lot of fun with banjo recently.
Oh yeah, for sure. So what inspires you to make music?
I don't know, just everything kind of. It's a way to process everything that happens around us, and it's just a fun way to relax too.
I have a couple questions from Grace here for you too.
Yep. So we're going to do things a little differently. We're just going to go straight into it today. So I promise you they're not scary. They're really fun ones. So my first question is, tell me about an artist you would like to collaborate with in the future and why.
Ooh, that's a good question. There's quite a few, but I think the one I wanted to collaborate the most would be Bon Iver, because he's also a Wisconsin musician, and he just really inspires me, and I'd love to work with him sometime, if that ever happens.
Wait, is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Bon Iver.
I thought it was Bon Iver.
Both people, there's different ways to say it, yeah.
And with that too, do you have a dream venue or festival that you'd want to play at in the future, hopefully?
Yeah, my dream venue has always been Red Rocks in Colorado. I was just watching the Phoebe Bridgers concert that she has on YouTube there. It's just such a cool venue because there's the Red Rocks and everything.
And it's it's like an amphitheater, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. I've never been to Colorado, but I'd love to check it out.
Yeah, I've seen I've seen videos and stuff too of 5 Seconds of Summer playing there.
Yeah.
And just seeing how at night you see the sunset.
Yeah, it's so
and
cool.
And last but not least, we have, what is the best piece of advice another musician has given you? Whether that be famous or whether that be another musician friend.
Yeah, so this one's pretty basic, but I went and saw Donovan Woods recently in Chicago, and I talked to him after the show, and he said, I was asking him about songwriting, and he just said the best thing you could do is just to keep writing, because I was just starting out songwriting at that point, and you're gonna write a bunch of really bad songs when you're starting. And I'm still getting through that point because I've only been writing for about a year, but he said he didn't write his best song until he was 28, so I got a while to go. But basically you just have to keep going when you're songwriting, and eventually you just have to hope it'll be good at one point.
All right, you have anything else to add?
I do have one more thing too. So you're from Random Lake, but what brings you to Green Bay?
I'm mostly here because they have the audio production program. It was here at Oshkosh for me, and the amount of money that Green Bay's been investing in their program really drew me here.
Oh yeah, I mean, pretty soon we're building more new studios, and
Yeah.
it's definitely up and coming. Good, major.
Yeah.
So Sawyer, describe what is your creative process when you make new music?
It depends. A lot of the songs I write start out from a basic idea. I'll come up with something on guitar, or I'll come up with a lyric or something, and I build it from there. A lot of times songs that I write are pretty much, I'll come up with the first thing that comes to mind when I'm doing lyrics, and I'll write that down. Then I'll modify it. And a lot of times I put most of the creativity in my songs in the producing process. So I messing around a lot with weird plugins and getting weird noises on guitar, and trying to implement that into my music to make it sound more unique, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, just try to experiment with what you got and try to test things out for sure. So your process, does it vary quite often then? Every song?
Yeah, especially because I'm so new to making songs. I've only written and produced probably 10 or 12 songs in my whole life, so I'm still kind of figuring it out.
Okay, you kind of start with one vibe and you kind of just expand upon that.
Yeah.
So then, talking about new music and stuff, you have any new music coming out, recently?
Yeah, so I have this project I'm working on called Oxygen. It's not fully done yet, and I don't have an official release date, but it should be coming out sometime before the end of March.
And is that like a whole album, just a song?
It's going to be an EP,
EP.
around like probably like 20-ish minutes long. Nothing too long, but just stuff I've been working on and making in my dorm.
Yeah. So you're making music too? Are you performing anywhere on campus? I know you perform here in the coffee house.
Yeah, so I'm playing GB Nights coming up soon. That's going to be from, I believe, 7:30 to 9, something like that.
Okay.
It's going to be more fleshed out later, but yeah, it's going to be, I don't know the location yet, but I'm playing GB Nights on March 29th. And then I'm also going to be playing at the music festival. The time hasn't been decided fully for that yet, but that's going to be April 13th.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, just getting involved on campus and, performing.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time, we're going to have a live performance. Are you ready, Sawyer?
I think so. Hope so.
What you gonna play for us today?
What?
What you gonna play for us today?
So I'm going to play a couple songs off my new project, so they're not out yet. Am I ready to just go right into
Yeah,
it?
take it away.
I left the party early, somewhere past 9:30. I was tired now, and I wanted to take in the night. Drive home alone, listening to the songs that we liked, but I wish I was talking to someone right beside my turn, 'cause I was preoccupied, flying past your road that night. Come home alone, fall asleep on the cold sheets. I'm too young to feel this alone, and I miss my turn, 'cause I was preoccupied, flying past your road that night, and I miss my turn, 'cause I was preoccupied, flying past your road that night.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Should I just jump into the next one?
Yeah, if you want to play any more, feel
All right,
free.
sure. That one was called Party Song.
I under my skin, and you burn like oxygen. I'm losing blood, gasping for air. Where was I? I wasn't there. Guess I missed you. Guess I missed you. Guess I miss you. Yeah, I missed you. You cried all night in my car, and it hurt to watch. I'll never love anyone again, 'cause I'm cold now, I'm indifferent. Guess I missed you. I guess I missed you. Guess I miss you. Damn, I missed you.
Wow, that was awesome.
Thank you. I got one last one. That one is called Oxygen. It's the title track of the album. This is the last song. It's called Reflections.
Love had not yet lost its meaning. Tried to tell me time is fleeting. Faster, faster through the hallway. Thought that I would love you always. Thought that I would love you always. But if I loved you, why'd I leave you? The answer is left lost in the blue. If you loved me, why'd you leave me? Now I leave life incompletely. And now I live life incompletely.
That one was a shorter one.
That was awesome. You want to tell me about what are the 3 songs you played again?
Yeah, so this whole album was kind of like therapy for me. It was me coming out of the breakup of a long relationship, and it was kind of me processing things. Like, I think one of my favorite songs on that album, Oxygen, which is the second one I played, that one was kind of like me taking on the perspective of like the worst case scenario and like the worst thoughts I could be thinking. So it's kind of me like getting rid of those thoughts by like writing them down and making them into a song, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, and turning it into art. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. And Party Song it happened in real life. I was at a party, I don't remember which one, and I had left it early because I just kind of wanted to get out and like clear my head. And then I wrote that song afterward. Then Reflections was one that originally wasn't supposed to be on the project, and I had written it after I had recorded the other songs, but I just liked it so much and I thought it summed up everything so well that I just had to put it on there.
So awesome. I mean, they all sound amazing. I mean, I can't wait to hear them more and
Thank you.
hear them on Radio GBX here.
Yeah.
Hear them in GB Nights.
Yeah.
So Sawyer, where can we find your music?
Yeah, so the main place to find my music, I'm on all streaming services. My name is Sawyer Rydzewski, which is spelled Rydzewski, if you don't know how to spell it, which I don't blame you. And I'm also on Instagram and like all streaming services, so that's where you can find me. I also have a YouTube channel, but don't look it up.
Yeah, you gotta follow this guy. He has some great music coming up. Is there anything else you'd like to say to listeners here?
Thank you guys for tuning in, and check out my project when it drops, and come to my concerts if you can. And thanks for supporting me.
So I just want to say thank you, Sawyer, for joining us tonight, and thank you for performing for the first time on Radio GBX.
Thanks for having me. It's been great.
Yeah. I just want to say thank everyone for tuning in tonight and joining us as we interview local artists here, first Wednesday of every month. If you missed it, we'll have it up on YouTube. You can watch it there too. Don't forget to smash the like button. We need more people to view our YouTube channel. Hopefully some more other shows that produce some content too. Well, thank you again, everyone, for tonight. Now the show is over.